Hi, this is Ron Jones. Welcome to Business Lab. Today we're going to continue our discussion about becoming a better risk taker. If you missed the first part, go back and watch it now. You'll learn how soy sauce and burnt rice helped Akito Morita take the risk and launch the Sony Corporation. If you want to become a better risk taker, I got two more suggestions to share with you today. Number 2, the information is your friend. The more knowledge you have about a given topic, the less risky your endeavors will ultimately be. The most successful stock market investors are those that understand the patterns of the market better than anybody else. And while there's always going to be those who risk everything and throw money at risky investments, there are going to be very few and the very few unlucky ones. Nearly all successful investors are made successful from studying the market and understanding the knowledge of the industry. Similarly, you should be an expert in your field. You should know your industry well, your product or service you're providing. You should understand the buying patterns of your consumers, their motivation and their pain points. What drives them to buy your products? Where and when do they buy? And what makes them stop buying? To be a successful risk-taking entrepreneur, you're going to want to have as much information as possible. Gaining information will reduce the threat of unknown factors. The more you know, the easier it is to take risks. And the third suggestion, assess the risk carefully. While risk is a reality of life for the entrepreneur, there is a need for strong assessment skills. Being able to look at a risky situation and decide whether or not it's worth taking is a sign of a good business person. Venture capital investors, for example, spend their entire careers deciding which companies are worth risking time and money on. Those financiers who invest their money recklessly might be considered to be big risk takers, but they're not necessarily going to be the most successful investors. Being a good risk taker involves using information you have to assess a situation and decide whether or not the risk is worth taking. According to Mark Zuckerberg of Facebook, the biggest risk is not taking any risk. In a world that's changing really quickly, the only strategy that is guaranteed to fail is not taking any risk. Let's see Jesus lifted high in the marketplace. This is Ron Jones.